Hi everyone, Kelly here, and as part of the fun videos that I want to do this month celebrating my 3 years on Booktube, I really wanted to do some Booktuber shoutouts, and I've been meaning to do one of these for a long time, but part of the reason I haven't done one is because I always am afraid that I'm going to leave someone out, and that's just a silly reason not to do it because I can always just do another shout out video later and include new people I'm watching or you know, people I might have forgotten in this time and want to talk about. So yes, I'm finally gonna do it. I'm actually gonna do 2 this month because I want to do one for small booktubers that are under 1,000 subscribers, and then another one for people that are between 1,000 and about 5,000. I think there's one person in there that is a little over 5,000. And I just really wanted to do these 2 videos shouting out small booktubers because, you know, sometimes it's harder to find those smaller creators because they might not show up in the algorithm and things like that. So here we go. I think I have in each video, I have 10 people to talk about. So all of the ones in here are going to be under 1,000 subscribers at the time that I am filming this video. So the first person I want to talk about is Tiffany from Beautiful Minutiae. She just started her channel not too long ago, and so that's why she's still a smaller creator since she's brand new. I met her during Amanda from the Curly Reader. She did a live show celebrating her 2-year Booktube anniversary, and she invited some of us fellow small creators to join her for that, and Tiffany was one of these people, and that was just a few weeks ago, and we've already started chatting quite a lot online, like through Instagram and through our Booktube channels. And so I just think that she is a joy. She's a homeschooler, so she talks about that in a lot of her videos and her Instagram posts. So if you're interested in that kind of content, you can look towards her for that because she's been homeschooling for a little while, and also she talks about books she loves and things like that. Next I want to talk about Tara from Buzzwords Books, and I had been following her on Instagram for a little bit, but just recently started following her on Booktube because we were part of a live show over Mother's Day, and I guess I didn't realize sometimes I forget to kind of cross-reference people, you know, people that I follow on Bookstagram. I forget to sometimes check if they have a channel or not. And so I just recently started following Tara on Booktube, and so I wanted to shout her out because she's a brand new mom, and I know sometimes it can be really hard to run a channel and a Bookstagram account and do all that when you have a baby. And so I would really like to shout her out so that you can go and support her during this time when she's got a lot going on. And next I want to shout out Keisha from A Book Like You. This is another content creator that I met through Amanda's live show, but I had started following her before that. I actually found her during middle grade March because she is a children's librarian and she talks a lot about middle grade books, and so she was in that whole Discord that we were doing during middle grade March. So I had been following her for a few months because of her middle grade content, but then got to know her more personally through that live show. She's a really sweet person, and also because she is a children's librarian in her real life, she reads so much middle grade books. So if that is a category of books that you're interested in, definitely check her out. The next person I want to talk about is Charly from ReaderTurnedWriter. And Charly and I actually, I think, started our Booktube channels around the same time. So around 3 years ago. She took a break in there when she, her youngest was first born, so she took like about I think almost a year off of Booktube in there. But I've known her since I started my channel, and we've chatted for a long time. And she is both a booktuber, but she also does author too, because she is writing some of her own fiction, and so she talks about the process of writing, and she reads a lot of nonfiction that is about writing, but then also she reads a lot of fiction in general. She loves Brandon Sanderson and also a lot of fairy tale retellings and things like that. So go check out Charly. Next, I want to talk about Mindy from Mindy's Book Journey. Mindy's another person that I think I have known since the beginning of my channel. We've been following each other for a long time. She mainly reads a lot of horror and talks about that, and especially about indie published horror books on her channel. That's not necessarily my favorite genre, but if you are interested in that genre, check her out. But I also just watch her for her personality. I often will watch people that I don't necessarily align perfectly with their book taste. But if you are a horror fan, definitely check out Mindy. Next, I want to talk about Angie from Literary Labors. And I got to know Angie when we did the Fall Into Reading Challenge together way back in, the fall of 2020. And she is just a really nice person. I really enjoy both watching her channel and chatting with her on Bookstagram. So check her out in both locations. Next, I want to talk about Emily from Novelle Novels. Emily's just the sweetest person. We chat some on Bookstagram. We've also done a couple of buddy reads together, though I think I have bailed on her a couple times on our buddy reads, so I feel really bad about that, Emily. But she is just the sweetest person. She's always so nice about it when I do have to bail because of, you know, kid stuff and all those things. She's also a mom, so she understands. So go ahead and check out Emily. She has both the channel and, like I said, she is also active on Instagram. Next, I want to shout out Dani from Spenelli Speaks. Dani is another one that I met through Amanda's live show. I just met so many nice people on that live show that I'm just excited to share their channels with you, because basically after that live show, I just started subscribing to them all and chatting with them. I also am doing the Mere Christianity read along with Dani, and so I'm just getting to know her a lot more recently. She is hilarious. I've kind of watched a lot of her videos, and she is a really funny personality, so I would definitely recommend checking out her channel. Next, I have the only guy that is on this list. I have Charles Heathcote, and I've been following Charles for a really long time. He is also an author, so he does talk about some of the books that he has independently published, but he mainly just chats about the books that he's read recently. He is like one of the type of people that babbles a lot about their books, but it's just like in such the most endearing way. So I really enjoy watching his channel, so go ahead and check him out. And last but not least, I want to talk about Naomi from Naomi's Bookshelf. Naomi reads a wide range of things, but often I get recommendations about thrillers, especially classic thrillers. Like, she reads a lot of Agatha Christie. She also reads some true crime and things like that. A lot of classic fiction, I believe I've gotten from Naomi's channel. So she does read a wide variety, but that is kind of the more focus that I go to her channel for. So if you are interested in more of those genres, I would definitely check out Naomi. I'll be linking all of these people down below, their channels, so go check them out, give them a try, and give them some more subscribers, since like I said, all of these channels are under 1,000 subscribers. And I'll see you next time. Bye.